So much work that goes unseen for any of it to happen. My name is Phil Risen, and I'm the Executive Director of the National Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. Throughout the country, athletic administrators dedicate countless hours to making life-changing opportunities possible for student athletes through sports. Their sacrifice is fueled by the belief that every student can grow and deserves their time to shine. On behalf of the NIAAA, we want to thank every athletic administrator for your tireless dedication to providing 7.8 million students across the country a path to a better future.
This message presented by the NIAAA, the National Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Hi, this is Maury County Mayor Sheila Butt. My family and I have lived in Maury County for 40 years. I began in politics in 2008 when I saw our freedom slipping away. I still believed in states' rights, that our personal freedom comes from God, and that the Constitution is the framework for a strong, independent nation. I served as your state representative for 8 years as one of the most conservative members of the General Assembly. I'm running again for the same reasons: local authority, personal freedom, and strong community. We have now begun the task of ensuring that those bringing growth to Maury County have more skin in the game, and that agriculture continues to be one of our top economic drivers. We have a fantastic culture, community, and commitment to each other. I want that for our children and grandchildren. We're now in the process of laying out our vision for Maury County for the next 40 years. The only endorsement that matters to me is yours, the people of Maury County. I'm asking for your continued confidence and your vote for Maury County Mayor. Let's stay Team Maury strong.
This ad is paid for by the committee to elect Sheila Butt.
This is Mark Curry at the Trailer Store. We are a local, family-owned business. Every day, I work with my wife, Susie, my mother, Becky, and my son, Justin. We offer a full line of lawnmower trailers, utility trailers, stock trailers, and a full line of trailer parts. We also offer service. Come see us at 1021 New Lewisburg Highway. Call us at 931-381-2795. That's 931-381-2795.
Hi, I'm Matt Perales, manager of Maury County Equipment. We help you with all your agriculture and construction equipment needs. We carry a full line of New Holland tractors from compacts to high horsepower. We have a full line of Gravely mowing equipment. We also have New Holland construction equipment, attachments, and accessories for your tractors and a complete parts department. We are locally owned and operated. Come see us at 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard or learn about us on Facebook or contact us at 931-490-8183.
Hello, my name is Zach Maddox. I'm a proud third-generation owner-operator of Columbia Paint and Wallcover, founded by my grandfather, Ralph Maddox, in 1946. Now I'm honored to continue the legacy as owner-operator today. We offer a variety of paint and wallcovering products, but our passion is customer service. We can offer many personalized services and can come out to your house or business if needed. Visit us at our store downtown Columbia at 1114 Carmack Boulevard or online at paintcolumbia.com.
Debbie Matthews, realtor, and her husband Jason, who is a prose songwriter, also own a music publishing company. They live in historic downtown Columbia with their dogs. Dog rescue work is their passion project. They consider Middle Tennessee their backyard, and their lives are full of all things Tennessee. Debbie says there is no greater honor than to help someone find a home. To be trusted with that job, there is no greater privilege. Call Debbie at the Nashville Realty Group, 615-476-3224, 615-476-3224.
Welcome back to a Wednesday edition of Three Dudes with a View. I'm your guest host this morning, Clayton Harris, filling in for Del Kennedy. We are joined, as always, by dude number one, Mr. Jim York. Good morning, Mr. York.
Good morning, Clayton. Good morning, everybody.
Also joined by dude number two, Mr. Ron Hart. Good morning, Ron.
Present.
Also joined by the host of In the Middle of It with Jeb Hart. Jeb Hart. Good morning, Jeb.
Good morning, y'all.
And also joined by Mount Pleasant High School teacher. And you're on the state Democrat committee, aren't you, Seth?
Yep. I got another term coming up. I was unopposed this time. I won an election 4 years ago, and then I'm unopposed this time, so I'm going to keep going.
All right. So, a member of the state Democrat committee, Seth Campbell. Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
I got some messages during the break, and I want to ask, we got two Democrats on the panel here, and let's talk about maybe a more of a local race. County mayor. You heard the commercial during the break from Mayor Sheila Butt. You also heard one from Gabe Howard. Just interested from the Democrats on the panel, what are y'all's thoughts on the county race for mayor?
Jim, you want to go?
Just say you got two Democrats fighting, two Republicans fighting for a position. So, what can we say about that?
Oh, I got quite a bit, to be honest with you. Both have been excellent to me personally. But I mean, from my perspective, and I'm not the local chair in Murray County, but I mean, Mayor Butt has been exceptional, I thought. I mean, I have no complaints about her. Anytime I've had an issue, she's been super receptive. She's gotten back to me right away. And I think she's done a remarkably better job as county mayor than she did as state rep, but it's not as political. She's just getting the job done. And I've got only good things to say about the job she's done as county mayor from my perspective. Now, all Democrats won't agree with me, and some are so locked in on old grievances that they can't say anything nice about her. And that stems back from races, over 15 years ago. But I thought she's done a good job as county mayor, and if I was in the county, I would vote for her.
Okay.
Probably true of most races. There's nonpartisan, and most people, I think, in general, what happens with both parties is like you're tugged to go way right if you're a Republican and way left if you're a Democrat. You guys are forced to be for men playing women's sports and do all these things that probably you're not for, but your party says to go that route. And the GOP, you got to be pro life. You got to do this, you got to do that. So that I think in reality, just a normal person running a city and county, without the tug of extremists in the party is a better thing.
The subtle loss of nuance of being required to saddle the totality of the baggage of your side when you don't agree with it is an unfair ask of anybody. You can't say that even like the person you love, like your mother, your wife, your kids, there's things they do you don't agree with. Like you don't have to be in 100% alignment, and you're allowed to say, yeah, but on the whole, I like this side more, but that I don't care for. We've lost the ability to, at scale, say that I don't care for.
Yeah, and I'm just, speaking honestly, and she's been more than willing to get things done. Even as a Democrat, when I reach out to her, she's very receptive and she's kind. And national politics, I mean, we probably will never see eye to eye, and that's okay. But if we look at local politics, I think she's been impactful in getting things done. And I've had a couple long conversations with her, and it's just not as political as you would think on the county level. And like I said, we don't see eye to eye on national politics, and that's okay. But, and Gabe, Gabe's always been kind to me. And when he's had questions, he's reached out directly. And I appreciate Gabe. I mean, he took a huge bite taking this race. I mean, he's really. I mean, that's a heck of a race.
Think about government, as we know, government, Seth, is you get almost everything you use from your local government. Because fire, police, roads, schools, libraries, trash pickup, everything really you use from government is local, Tennessee/county/city, and they balance the budget. They don't. The federal government, you don't get anything out of the federal government as far as I'm concerned. I mean, the national defense is the only thing really that they do, and they run a $39 trillion deficit. So, I mean, local government is really efficient for the most part and good in most cities. I mean, you take LA or some of these crazy cities out of it, but for the most part, I mean, everything people use day in, day out, like I said, schools, roads, police, fire, is all provided on the local level.
There's trickle down federal money that's dispersed out through states and stuff. It's more complicated than that, but on the whole, they're tasked with how much money they have and how much they can use, and that's what they do a very good job with that. Yeah.
I just had
the only thing I can say, again, I'll say this, Clayton, about Mayor Butts is when things get tough, I don't see her participating. When they were passing the KKK leaflets around on churches and stuff, there was a meeting. She was at the meeting, but she said nothing. Mayor Mulder was able to get up and make some comments. We had people, a senator, a representative out of Nashville come down here and say something. When the statue of Thurgood Marshall was presented, I didn't see her participate in it. She was in the audience, but Mayor Mulder,
hang on.
again,
On that,
did
on
the
that, Jim.
participation.
Well, yeah, on the Thurgood Marshall, I believe she was out of town, and my friend Danny Grooms spoke for the county, and he did a really good job at that. So I think she was out of town. So I want to be fair to her, and Commissioner Grooms, I think, gave the speech, and he did. It was very well received. He did a really good job.
No, she wasn't out of town on the KKK leaflet problem.
Yeah, but yeah, the Thurgood Marshall one, I believe she was. She had something pre-planned, and then
I'll give her that.
Gave a really good speech too on that day.
What was the conclusion on that KKK thing? I can't remember. I know it was a Looney Tune guy.
They convicted the guy.
Trying to scare people.
Yeah.
But so just as a general rule, I mean, like, take anything out of it. It could be Antifa flyers, Klan, just anything you're putting out. What is the crime in putting that? Was it that it was at churches, or is it that because aren't you allowed to distribute information?
I think there was an intimidation or something like that. But the dude was like, I mean, he had pictures of him like legitimately participating in I don't know what you call it, maybe like a Klan rally. It looked more like it was pretty pathetic, but I guess he considered himself Klan. Yeah,
just a regular.
Looked pretty pathetic. I don't know.
You're trampling on free speech, obviously, and then the other issue. I mean, he's the idiot. He didn't go. Did he go to jail? I guess arrested. Well, I forget what happened to the guy.
He went to jail.
But I mean, if you're running up,
he go to jail for intimidating churches under the civil rights provisions of
and maybe for trespassing too.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Clayton, what do you think about the city mayor race?
You know,
from your perspective, Clayton.
So far, I think we got two candidates in Eric Pravetti and Stuart Parker. It's going to be interesting. I know both well, like both of them, and that's supposed to be a nonpartisan race too. So I don't know. I tell you what, if we're up against our last break of the show, I tell you, this is a big election though for Maury County, because I was just you mentioned Danny Grooms, our buddy. He was messaging me. He's also a county commissioner, but he brings up a great point. Over half the commission is going to be replaced this election, so there's going to be a whole lot of new folks that are going to be coming in. So this is a really, really big election for Maury County. But why don't we can pick back up on that after this break. We'll take our final break of the hour, and we'll come back to finish up 3 News with the View right after this.
They need the campaign on jobs, jobs, jobs.
I don't disagree, Mr. York. We'll talk about that on the other side.
No one wants to deal with a plumbing, electrical, or HVAC emergency. It's even worse when you're not sure what it'll cost, when it'll get fixed, or if someone's just selling you something. When you call Hiller, you can trust our experts to actually solve your home's problems quickly. And with true transparency pricing, you know the price you're told is the price you'll actually pay. Book online now at happyhiller.com. Happy you'll be, or the service is free.
Call the Happy Face Truck today.
A1 Tree Removal is there for the community in times of need. If you have fallen trees or broken branches and limbs that you need removed, contact A1 Tree Removal. Licensed and insured, A1 Tree Removal is a family-owned business that is locally owned and operated. If you have trees down and need help today, call or text Luke at 931-359-3113. That's 931-359-3113. Give A1 Tree Removal a call or check them out on Facebook today for all of your tree servicing needs.
The generations that have paved the way for us deserve respect, integrity, and compassion. This is Kelly Dobson, owner of Caring Hearts Home Healthcare. My grandmother and mother started this business in 2005, and I was honored to take over in 2012. Licensed and insured, we help our aging community stay in the comfort of their own homes. Online at CaringHeartsHomeHealthCareLLC.com, by phone 931-381-5470, or in person at 1121 Trotwood Avenue here in Columbia. That's Caring Hearts Home Healthcare.
Farmer Johnny here, Taylor Family Farm. I want to give y'all a little look-see. We raise 100% non-GMO, grass-fed beef, pasture chicken, and pork on our family farm. Everything that we grow is raised with love and care to ensure the highest quality and nutrition for our family and customers. You can shop online at TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com or visit our farm store in person at Etheridge, Tennessee at 301 Dave Reisner Road. That's TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com for more information.
Make plans for a night out at Puckett's Restaurant in Columbia as Live on the Square welcomes the high-energy sounds of Mambo Maniacs on Friday, June 5th. Enjoy delicious barbecue, ice-cold cocktails, and live music that'll keep the party going and the crowd moving. Doors open at 8 p.m., show starts at 8:30. Tickets are just $15 and available now at puckettsrestaurant.com/live. Food, drinks, music, and fun. It's all happening at Puckett's Columbia. Buicks of today are among the most dependable and luxurious vehicles in America, and Parks Motor Sales has them all. Find excellent deals on the Buick Envista. Parks has SUVs, the Encore, Enclave, and Envision. Their exceptional staff can help you find your best fit with financing for your budget. For a vehicle that has everything, experience the new Buick. For a dealer that has everything, experience Parks Motor Sales. Visit 919 Nashville Highway or parksmotorsales.com.
We at Hollins Pharmacy must be doing something right. We've been providing pharmaceutical services in the Middle Tennessee area for over 60 years. The guiding principles of our business are fast, accurate, friendly, personal service. We do not have long waiting lines, and our phone calls are answered by a staff member. We strive to get to know our customers by name, not just a date of birth or number. We are your locally owned hometown pharmacy, and we appreciate your business. We urge you to come visit us at Hollins Pharmacy, 1608 Hatcher Lane here in Columbia.
Hello, this is Terry Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. Men, this is for you. Stop and listen. Every woman has a secret desire to have diamonds. I can say this because I am a woman. When I put on my ring or put on my earrings that my husband gave me, I feel special. Stop by Tillis Jewelry, downtown Columbia. Let us help you find a special diamond just for her.
June is Dairy Month, and there's no better time to celebrate the hard-working dairy farm families who help feed Tennessee every day. From fresh milk and cheese to ice cream and yogurt, dairy products are a nutritious part of our daily lives, and they all begin with dedicated farmers right here in our communities. This June, thank a dairy farmer and support local agriculture. This message from the Maury County Farm Bureau, working to preserve our farming heritage and strengthen rural communities. Learn more about agriculture and Farm Bureau membership today.
And I think it's gonna be alright. Yeah, the worst is over now. The morning sun is shining like a red rubber ball.
And welcome back to the final segment of a Wednesday edition of Three Dudes with a View. I'm Clayton Harris, filling in for Del Kennedy this morning. And we are joined, as always, by dude number one, Mr. Jim York. Good morning, Mr. York.
Good morning, Clayton. Good morning, everybody.
Also joined, as always, by dude number two, Mr. Ron Hart. Good morning, Ron.
He'll be there in a moment.
And also joined by the host of In the Middle of It with Jeb Hart. Jeb Hart.
Morning, y'all.
Good morning, Ron.
Sorry, I'm here.
Oh, you're good. You're good. And also joined by Seth Campbell on the State Democrat Committee. Good morning, Seth.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
Yeah, we were talking as we went to the last break, though. This is a big election for Maury County in general, just for the reasons we talked about. You know, the commission is going to be turning over half of its seats nearly. So it should be interesting. Any thoughts on that? You're muted,
Like
Seth.
I said, Clayton, the key, I think, for these candidates is to try to look at some different ways of bringing some different industries in this area because people are hurting. And it's not something new. It's been going on. People that are having a good living are making a good living. People that are struggling are people that aren't. And if you don't create a diverse, a wide range of different type of jobs in this area, the young people are leaving, and that happens to a lot of communities. There's all the old people. You wind up for old people paying all the taxes.
Well, I can remember as a teenager, a lot of people left Columbia, didn't come back. And that kind of changed over, I'd say, probably about 10 years ago. I think more people are coming back here. But you're right, Mr. York. If there's no jobs, nobody's going to come back. Yeah.
there's an influx of new people coming here, but a lot of these people are working remote. I got several neighbors I know that moved in from California and different places, and
So, but
they
they're
work
paying
remote.
taxes. They're paying taxes in
Yeah, they're paying
Murray
taxes.
County. So, I mean, maybe one of the easier fix would make internet the more accessible or mildly subsidized. What there's things to do to make it more advantageous for remote work. There's things a lot of places have done. I mean, not to this extent, but there's places in like Montana whose energy is so cheap, which is why there's a lot of those server farms that are going out there because they're trying to incentivize different things.
Energy's not cheap in some areas, though. In Texas,
But that's my point being exactly that. It's literally my point.
Texas said there was a town that had those servers, and her electric bill tripled to about $600 a month, I think she said.
And so it's the same point. I mean, not to go off of it, but the same thing with all of the potential electric mandates that were trying to be put in place. They were trying to make people do a fully electric shipping warehouse and factory, and it was 4 times more than the entire town took up in a month. It would take in a week if they adhered to the mandates. Like some things they have to be worked through a little bit with a lot more subtlety than jamming stuff through.
But Clayton, what kind of industries you think would be viable for this area?
Middle Tennessee is a really growing area, but I don't know, Miss Short. Like, for example, when I drive north on 31 and I look at that business park to the right across from General Motors that's just been sitting there for years, I mean, surely you could, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what kind of industry we want to put there, but I know that I think it's a couple hundred acres. There's a bunch of flagpoles you see on that property. It's just been sitting there forever. So I'm shocked that some industry hasn't want to come in right there close to the interstate, right there across from General Motors, or maybe a company that
was it built pre or post COVID?
What, this business park?
That empty office part?
No, it was pre-COVID for years.
So it was empty pre-COVID?
Yes.
Okay.
But Murray County has a lot to offer in terms of bedroom living. But the other things, if you want something that's exotic, you got to get out of town to go get it, And
what's the answer to that, though? I mean, because that's just the nature of people who decide to live places. Like, there's people who love to live in a city. There's people who love to live in the country. People who want to live in one definitely don't want the other there. That's the nature of the choice they made and where they live. There's some people who.
Underneath that, I think there's a desire for a lot of people that have been here most of their lives, don't want to see that change take place, though, Jeff. They don't want to see it grow.
We also need to recognize something is going right too. I know we can talk about the need for more industry to come to town, but something is going right because people are moving in. So I mean, we can want more industry for sure, but somebody's doing something right for everybody to want to come to town and make that their home. And it's happening. I mean, you can't go down Trot. I mean, my commute used to take X amount of time, and now it takes substantially more just because of all the housing and traffic just from the bowling alley to Mount Pleasant takes so much longer than it did 5-6 years ago.
I'm telling you, Seth, I think we sit in a really good area for the simple part that you look at Huntsville and Nashville and the way both of those towns are growing, and we're sitting smack dab right in the middle of both of them. I mean, it's going to, at some point, it's just going to be one big megatropolis. I mean, I don't know if I'll ever live to see it, but we're not in a bad position, in my opinion, geographically.
Well, not for quality of life. You're not in a bad position, but, what happens to the people that graduate from Mount Pleasant High and Columbia Central? They go to college and they, like you say, Clayton, they don't come back.
I tell you, one step that would be big is if we could somehow make Columbia State Community College a 4-year university or college, because that would
that's true.
That would change everything. I mean, you're talking about getting more industry in town because now you have 18 to 22-year-olds still in town. I mean, it would be huge. But that takes, I think, Ron, that's the Board of Regents that would have to make that decision, right? Because I know Martin.
Yes, they went more to the technical schools. I mean, Columbia State doesn't like it's not like a Chattanooga Tech or something like that where it feeds Nissan and GM, right, with workers. That was one thing we did on the Board of Regents was we went from, I think the value of a kid going to get an English degree from a 2-year junior college is probably not that marketable. So we try to make it in conjunction with Volkswagen and Nissan or whatever. What do you need out of workers? What do we need to train them here in the tech school? You go there, you come out of those schools, and they hire you. And they also put money in too to fund it as well, because they have a certain style they want to teach the people, the potential workers. And the unions get involved too.
I think something dealing with robotics would be great as an industry in this area.
Well, if you look,
They have the nursing school there, right? Don't they have a pretty good nursing school in Clinton Station?
they do, and they're
Great
actually
nursing school.
they're actually about to build a huge building on their campus for the robotic stuff that you're talking about, Ron. So I think they're partnering up with what's the place in Hohenwald, Seth, Mr. York?
PCAT.
Yeah,
TCAT.
I think
Yeah,
they're teaming
TCAT.
up. I think they're teaming up with them to do something there on campus. So
Yeah, that's important because the jobs of the future, they if they get out in front of that, and get the right, education to these people, then you got jobs. Otherwise, people are rethinking 4-year colleges too right now, obviously with the cost and the liberal indoctrination, and jobs aren't needed that much anymore.
I was with you until the liberal indoctrination.
It is.
I was
It's
with you.
Did you get a liberal indoctrination when you went to Memphis?
And Georgetown, Memphis, a little bit more. Georgetown kicked us off of campus. The program I was involved with up there because we were conservative. I mean, it is very little. You guys can't kid yourself. Professors are 90% Democrats, 95% Democrats. You see all these protests.
That's because they're intellectuals.
Yeah, right. They're real smart. And you see nose rings and blue hair out there protesting.
Have you
all
ever
the time.
read the philosophy of the French Revolution? An overeducated populace without a need for the skills that they have been told were important causes an over-intellectualization and an anger that can't be compartmentalized, so is externalized into revolt.
Yeah, that's kind of what you had. Look at the cost of college
I
going
don't know where
twice
you
the rate
read
of
all that stuff,
inflation.
Jeff, but you
In
sound like a
books.
recording.
In
The
books.
art of indoctrination, though,
He's
in
quoting
general,
somebody.
like the theory of taking a bunch of, let's say, like 21-year-olds and thinking that you can take your beliefs and simply give them to 21-year-olds it's just flawed. I mean, you could go in there.
It's not the
Yes,
singular.
you're teaching.
It's
You're
not a
trying to
singular.
please them to get a grade.
No, it's not a singular entity. It's a multitude of factors. One being a teacher who has biases, which could affect a grade. The speaking the language. Then you look at the overall atmosphere and cultivation. But then you look at some people want to rebel against their parents and do something different. And they're in a new environment, a new thing, or not around a new social circle from different places, different things, melding together around singular social ideas that they feel are important. And those social ideas pushed forward now are more on the left side of things, and the ones on the right are more pushed off of them or less incentivized. So it's not the craziest idea to think that it's a direct, this professor made this guy put on a black mask and throw things. It's that it's less disincentivized than the right side behavior.
Look at the number. At Yale, let's use Yale for example. Only 3% of the professors are registered Republicans. 3%. So I mean, you know that. You guys, and it's fine. We see that to you. That's what it is. Whatever. But what you do is
Republicans tend to go in business. They don't go in
that's
intellectual
true. I'm
areas.
just saying, but you can't say there's
They
no.
don't go in academics.
Try.
They have to go through academics to get
Try to
there.
get tenure at Yale if you're going to be a hard right winger. You're not going to get tenure. It's just it feeds on itself. You're in this insular world, and it is what it is. As long as we recognize it, you
might
guys not
say that,
recognizing
Brian.
is the problem.
all right,
You might
fellas.
say that,
We'll
but
see you
there's no
tomorrow.
instructor that teaches his ideology in a classroom.
Oh,
Bullshit.
buddy.
That's not true.
Okay.
Let's not speak in hyperbole now.
Yeah. Go to Yale and try to write a pro-Trump paper on your sociology or your political science. See how that turns out for you.
Wall Street.
You have no content on the paper, though.
Are we gonna stay on here, Clayton?
Yeah, we'll stay on this link.
Yeah, I'm gone. No, I'll talk to y'all later.
All
Have
right.
a great day.
See you, Miss York. All right.
See you guys.
See you, Ron. Give me just a second, and I'll get us up and going.
Well, hold on half a second. I think Seth's gonna come on. He texted me. Where in God's name did it go?
He said, I will tomorrow. I'll be in studio. I asked him the same thing if he wanted to hang on.
Well, he texted me and said I could do it today.
Really?
It might have I responded back to him.